Hello everybody and welcome back to the craft room with Tanya. I wanted to make a card today for my eldest boy, my stepson, who has passed his driving test. Now this is his HGV driving test and we're so chuffed for him. So I wanted to make a little card and I also wanted to make the little card from something that was really, really simple. That's the right way up. I don't know why I'm doing that, silly. Because a lot of you have been saying to me that you don't have an awful lot of embossing folders and dies and things. So I thought, right, let's make a... Excuse me, I do apologise. I'm getting over this chest infection. Let's make a really, really pretty card. Very, very simple. And yet effective, because I didn't have anything, to be honest with you, that suited, that I could think of anyway, that suited a driving test, especially a lorry. You know, I don't have lorries, I don't have anything like that. So I thought, right, hey ho, what could I do? And I thought, what about a little bird flying off with the L plate that he no longer needs, and a little sign which I've made myself down the bottom corner saying you are flying now. So that's the general. Can you hold on, I move these all up a bit so you can see. Can you see? That's my idea. Now, how do you make a birdie? Well, this is a good question. I made one the other day, which was more like a little French hen. And I made it from an oval shape, and then I cut the oval in half. I think I showed it to you. It was Happy Birthday. I did promise to make that card. I did promise somebody, and I haven't forgotten. I will get round to it. I'm so sorry it hasn't been done yet. I've just been between worktops and card making videos. I have been rushed off my feet. So let's see. This is the general gist. This is just a double stitch die I cut my little L plate out of because I think it looked cute. And I just cut the letter L out of a bit of the same card that I cut the beak out of. And that's because I don't like using too many different colours, to be honest. Oh, what has happened to my glue? Has it got stuck? Let's see, I maybe need to use my pin again. Let's see, does that do the trick? Aha, must have left the lid off. There we go, couple of dots. And there's the tweezers. Turn this over, there we go, and place it on our card, like about there, wouldn't you say? I don't know in the United States and oh, that's not straight. Australia, whether you have to use your L plates or not, but certainly I've got a tiny bit of glue there, so I'm just trying to take that off. In this country we have to use L plates, so there we go. That's it. And the little bird is going to be flying off and taking this little L plate with it. Now I have a piece of string here, so I'm going to find my scissors and cut a little piece of string. And what I want to do is stick it onto this with a glue dot. Where's that's my little ones, is it? I think this is the bigger ones. Yes, it is. So I'm going to stick one of these down to the back, like so. Did that come off? It did indeed. Good job. And then I want this to just give me a little bit. Do I want a little bit more than that? Is it? No, not really. I suppose it'd be too big, wouldn't it? There we go. And then I'm just going to trim those so you can't see them flying out underneath. There we are. Perfect. Now, that's my little L plate. And there's bits coming off. And what I'll do, it's so that you can't, you know, it'll sit up a little bit because of my twine. So I'm going to use a bit of my Sticks to Anything Jumbo 5mm tape, and I'm just going to cut a little section. Oh, I have an itchy nose. That's a bad sign, isn't it? Doesn't that usually mean you're going to fall out of something? Hopefully not my card. And it's definitely not the hubby because he's disappeared for the day. He's gone to a motor car show because he's a big fan of classic cars. So he's away to a little show in Newcastle. Now, there we go. Isn't that lovely? Oh, careful, because that's a glue dot. So that's my L plate made. Now I'm going to set the card to the side and I'm going to make my little bird. Now, I did promise I would use the homemade dimensional paste. I did have a go. I used this one, but unfortunately it cut, everything worked, everything was beautiful. But unfortunately, when I put it all together, it looked like a bumblebee. So I've had to resort to this one. I'll make something else with it another day. So all I want to do is stick this down, but I want to put my 2 little wings in first. So I'm just, oh, come out. What is going on? That's strange. Let me give that a little clean because it's going to dry. There we go. Put that back on the magnet. Okay, let's try it again. Much better. Put a little bit on this, and this just matches. This is cut from the same material as the dots. There we go. And I'm going to pop it on like so. Like 2 little wings. You could slice an ordinary oval and you could slice it, you know, to make it look more like feathers. It's entirely up to you, but I think anybody will twig that it's supposed to be a bird, won't they? Do you think so? Gosh, I hope so. Or I'm big. That is not coming out. It is now. Oh, lordy. It's not happy. I'll have to have a little pick at that later on with my needle. Okay. There's a bit too much on that, so I'm going to use a bit of an offcut just to take the worst of it off. There we go. Rather than getting it all over my... Now, what way do I want this? Is that going to cover all angles? Yeah, I think, yeah, that's it. I'm going to get away with that. There we go. Perfect. Right. Now, next is my little titchy tiny beak. So I'm going to use my precision pen for this because the other one's playing up a bit. It's my fault. I just need to give it a good clean. I've probably left the lid off too long and it's just dried up on the nozzle. So this is my little beak. Pop it down there like so. And perfect. And now I want to use, these are just 2 little dots that I've coloured in black. And this brings the whole thing to life, doesn't it? It doesn't want to go off. Come on. There. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Isn't that cute? That's so sweet, isn't it? Right, there we go. We've made a bird with next to nothing. Now, oops, I've got a little titchy tiny bit of glue there. Let me take it off. There we go. Now, all I want to do now is see how he's going to look on the card. Do you see where I'm coming from now? And then this is going to be flying off in his feet. And then the little, you are flying now down here. Yeah, that's perfect. Right. Let's get him onto the card now that he's assembled. I'm going to put a little bit more glue tape on just to give him a titchy tiny bit of dimension. Do like my dimension on the cards. I think it brings them to life a bit. Right, that's him. Pop that out of the road. Get these off. Come on, let's go. Good job. Come on. That's it. Now, I just used the good old-fashioned Tombow glue. I don't believe it. Come on, that's it. It's coming out. I thought it wasn't going to come there for me. Now, and then we'll pop him down over this way so he looks like he's flying away. Now, I have to hold that down for a minute or two, or a second or two. Isn't it sweet? And you see how you can make something from virtually nothing. All you need is your couple of nesting dies, really. And like I said, you could cut that out of an oval or even a larger circle and trim it down, whatever you want. And then, you know, make little slices into like wings. It actually might look better. Me trying to be too inventive. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Art Liner Spectrum Noir. Actually, that's the thicker one. I'll not take that one. I like it fine. And I'm just going to sort of give him little legs like so. Little feet like so. There we go. And all I want to do now is have one of his little legs holding this like that. So we'll take the edges off the tape, or the back even off the tape, and just to give me a few seconds to make sure I position this correctly, I'm going to use my glue stick, and this takes that initial grip away to give you time. Right, I need to place another titchy. Okay, I'm sticking to everything. Get off, get off. Now, where's my tiny ones? Yeah, that's it. This is a titchy tiny little stick steady thing glue dot. I'm going to take that off of my tweezers. I'm going to put it on which foot? This one, like so. Oh, perfect. And then I want this looking like it's flying. So I need to position it like that. Isn't that it? And then just put that up onto that little glue dot like so. Perfect. Look at that. There he is. And he's got a hold of that L plate and is getting rid of it. Isn't that sort of sweet? I think it's cute. Now, get that out of the way. And where's my sign? Do I want to set that up onto another bit? Do I want it up there? Oh, the decisions. Do I want it up there or do I want it down here? Initially, I had a vision of it down here. And the reason I'm making a DL card is because that is the challenge this week on the Clean and Simply card making for beginners. And it's the challenge was to use what they call a slimline card or a DL card. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I think that maximizes if I put that down on the bottom. So I'm just going to put a little bit of foam tape on this. Like so. And that's it. That's us. We're done. Lovely, simple. Oh, I've cut that a tiny, tiny bit too quickly and too long. So we'll take, come. A bit off the end there, like that. Let's hasten with speed, isn't that? I can't even say it, let alone do it. Okay, we'll take the tape off. I really am I had to cut my nails because I got Night of Navy ink down, both of them, and I had to trim them because they were so bad. Now, let me see. Just to be safe, we'll use a little bit of glue stick again, just in case the day I'm having today. I could position this upside down or something. Right, there we go. Now, I think there. Is that straight? It is. Perfect. Look at that. And there we have a very, very simple, very pretty little card. Isn't it cute? And you could use one of your other ones, you know, like the little hearts, and do that. But obviously this is for a boy or a man. Not appreciate me calling him a boy. This is for a chap, so it has to be that little bit. Not quite so pink, I think. So there we go. Very, very simple, but sort of sweet little card made from hardly any dyes at all. Just you use what you've got and you make them work for you. But I like it. I think it's quaint. Hopefully you do too. I'm toying with the ideas of drawing little feathers in here, but I'm worried that it might. I wonder would it ruin it? What do you think? my artistic talents aren't that great, so I think I'll leave him the way he is. You would recognise him as a little bird, and flying is a good idea. Okay, gives you a good indication, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. A little card in the bag. I'll maybe make something a little bit more delicious over the weekend if I get a chance. I'm out tomorrow with hubby for lunch, so I'm not sure if I'll get making one tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I hope you liked it. I made another little one earlier on, and there he is. You see, I did try to draw the wings on there. I don't think it works. No, I think they look like ears as well, but that was my sort of prototype. But they are cute. I think they're very cute. I will use that now. I'm just not sure what for. There we go. So, pretty little card. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please if you don't mind, do give me the thumbs up. It does help. It helps greatly to encourage me that I'm sort of heading in generally the right direction, and that you're enjoying the cards that I'm making. It matters a great deal to me that that's what I'm doing, because obviously I don't want to be making cards if you're not enjoying watching them. So hopefully you are, and if you are, please, the old thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed and joined our group already, then please do, and that way you don't miss any of the videos that I make in the future. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, but certainly do enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye now.